Alright, you guys. What is up, everybody? It is your favorite queen, motherfucking Beast. And I'm back with another banging banger. Okay, let me stop. Alright. So, I did get started on my makeup already. I decided to do a story time for you guys. And oh my god, y'all going to say a whole lot, but don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Mind you, this is years back. Like when I wasn't even in high school when that happened. I was in middle school. Okay. I was at an alternative school. Keep that in mind. Okay. So it was, how do I say it? It was mixed between middle school and high school. Okay. So for all the kids who were cutting up in public school, they got sent to that alternative. Alright, that was the first alternative school I got sent to. Alright, hold on. Let me add this gloss real quick so I could go ahead and move on. Cause I wanted to set in so the color could start changing already. Okay. So we were in this alternative school, right. And mind you, this was the first dude I dated in the same school as me. I don't ever date in my school. Even when I was in my middle school, I dated this one dude in my middle school. I never spoke to any guys that was in my school. If you go to my, the same school as me, it was disgusting. It was like a, ew, why you still here? But anyways, this story is a very interesting. So, go ahead and stay tuned for the intro. And then, we're gonna get into the story time, okay? Let's get the shit popping.
If she about to stack, call up Baciana. Throw that shit back, real bitches don't be for that drama. If you snaking, watch out for Carmiana. Hope bust it open for everybody, call it Tatiana. Hope all well for you since you about to be a mamiana. Twist to the story, nigga got a whole wifeyana.
Alright, welcome back, you guys. Now, so me and the dude, how did we ended up first talking? It was through what we're gonna call her is Jezebel. Okay, so originally it was me and Jezebel. We was sitting at the back of the bus. We was just talking and kikiing and junk, right? And there was this one other dude. We're gonna call him, let's see, who do he resemble? It was a rapper. I'm trying to remember his name. He sings Be Humble. Kendrick Lamar. Okay, we're gonna call him Kendrick because he resembles Kendrick Lamar. A little bit. So Kendrick was just on a bus cutting up, joking and shit. And then me and Jezebel, we would throw our 2 cents in every now and then. Right. And mind you, the dude was Kendrick's friend. And I tell Jezebel, Jezebel, the hell is Kendrick friend? Keep looking at me like he wants smoke? He got a problem? Because mind you, I was a tomboy that time, okay? I did not wear makeup. I did not dress like a girly girl. I dress like a girl, but more of a tomboy girl, if you get what I'm saying. Shit like this was what I would wear with minus the makeup and then braid my hair back or have my hair up in a ponytail. That was my look, okay? So then, so the thing is, I was not looking popping, so I don't know what the fuck was Kendrick looking at. Not Kendrick, but Kendrick's friend. The reason Kendrick friend is not really, I should give Kendrick friend a name because he a big portion of the story. Okay, what we gonna call Kendrick's name? Kendrick friend's name. We're gonna call him Afrojack. Okay, I don't know. Probably because his was it his hair or whatever the case was. But Afrojack was talking to me, right? And then that's when mind you, I'm not friendly. If I don't know you, I don't want you talking to me. So every time Afrojack was talking to me, like, I had a whole attitude and stuff, right? And then that is when Jezebel was like, you and Afrojack should date. I'm like, the fuck? I kid you the fuck not. Excuse the fuck out of me. But no cap, me and Afrojack, we wasn't dating, like, cause I honestly, I don't even know what the fuck it was. Afrojack would claim me, would be like, yeah, that's my girl, but I would never claim Afrojack. You and Afrojack, y'all talking? Afrojack? Who's Afrojack again? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, something like that. Like, that's how it was. It wasn't, oh yeah, that's my boo. That's, like, no. Like, I was not into Afrojack. It was obvious. You can see that, right? But, again, because Jezebel convinced me, bad idea, but I still went along with it, right? So, fast forward to, let me see, was it 3 weeks to between 3 weeks and 2 months? Okay, let's put it that way. So, there was a incident going around where apparently somebody was on I'm trying to see if I can keep this PG-13, but there's no way to keep it PG-13. But somebody was eating eggplant in the back of the bus. And one thing about me, I have a strict behind mother, so one thing about me at that age, anything that I know that could eventually get to my mother, I would keep myself isolated, simply because at that time I was terrified of her. No cap, like, no. And not only that, like, I always thought of stuff like that, like, at that age, I was like, that's disgusting. Like, people actually do this? How do you do this? That's disgusting. That's nasty. But again, people do what they do, but I'ma still stay in my business, because it's not my business what people do. So Afrojack went and I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't even know. But at first, the name that was brought up in that situation was Jezebel. So I'm like, Jezebel doing that? Oh my, like, I was shocked. But then again, it's not my business. It's not my place to. You do you. Right. So fast forward to some days, they changed from saying Jezebel to saying Curly. I'm like, I know the devil is a fucking lie. I know. Y'all did not just lie and say it was me. Like, what? Like, is y'all smoking crack? Is y'all on Molly? Like, what is y'all problem? But then again, I didn't really, like, approach the situation because it didn't faze me. It would have fazed me if there was, like, even if it was a tiny bit, if there was a little bit of truth behind it, it would have fazed me. But there was no truth behind it. So I was like, fuck out of here with that bullshit. Y'all know it's not true. I know it's not true. That's why I'm not worrying about y'all motherfuckers. Like, y'all could eat a banana for less. I fucking care. So then that incident, it was going on for about a few months at the school, right? And then finally, it got brought to the dean. And then, mind you, the dean knows me. And the dean knows, like, that's not my demeanor. That's not my characteristic. Like, no, don't. They know me as the goofy and immature. Like, they know me as that. Because that's what I fucking was. Like, I'm a little jit. The fuck I look like doing that. So then that's when, the dean was like, okay, since you say it wasn't you, because it was on a Friday when the dean called. The dean was like, okay, so Monday in the morning, come to my office. I'll have the people at the bus place drop the tape off, and we're gonna watch it. And I'm like, okay. Then there was like, whoever's on that tape, they gonna be in some serious trouble. I'm like, okay, that's fine by me. Shit. Go ahead. Matter of fact, you want to call feds? You want to call NYPD? You want to call CSI? You want to call FBI? Whatever to handcuff them motherfuckers? Go ahead. I don't care. One thing about me, if you tell me if I'm the one who did something, and then you be like, well, whoever that did it is gonna get in trouble, bitch. If I know it's me, I'm going to try to tell you. Don't you think like it's a little bit drastic? Like he was talking about expulsion, and I was like, go ahead, expel them. Like they fucking deserve it, simply because I know it wasn't me. Like, come on now, is you sick or is you sick? So then, me and the dean, we sat in his. Fast forward to like Monday rolling around. Me and the dean, we sat in his office. We was watching the video. The dean was like, okay. If he even told me, he's like, if you end up seeing who's in the video, like, you cannot say anything to anybody, okay? You have to let me handle it. I'm like, okay. It's not my business who's eating sausage in the back of the bus. You want to eat sausage in the back of the bus, do that. That's your business, not mine. At fucking all. So then that's when the dean went in and played the video, right? And I kid you not, I saw Jezebel face. I was like, hey. So this is who face is on there, and y'all saying that it was little old me. Okay, I understand. No problem, okay? Pas de problem. Jezebel, do you? That was literally how I was feeling, right? And mind you, to this day, Jezebel don't know that I know. So then, after that, the dean was like, the dean, hold on, you guys. Shoot, let me do this real quick, because I need the lifting in my eyebrows, because this is going to be the only thing that takes the focus out of me needing my eyebrows to get done. Okay? Anyways, so Jezebel was the one that was doing it. And then that's when the dean was like, okay, the fact that you see who it is, don't say anything, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm like, it's not my business. The hell you think I'm going to say something for? Like, I don't speak in people's business. I don't get involved in people's shit. So then that's when, like, I knew that day, I knew Afrojack was going to get expelled. I knew it. That's why as soon as, like, I got to the bus and everybody was like, wait, where's Afrojack? Afrojack is not here. The fact that Afrojack used my name, that, like, gave him play at the school, like, oh. Because it's like, no cap. I was the new girl at that school. And that got me... Not that I enjoyed it, but that got me attention. So, the fact that Afrojack was using my name, that gave him play. But anyways, so I didn't really worry about it because, again, I knew it was a fake. It was all a lie. So, fast forward to everybody, like, the school getting over, and I'm going to on the bus and shit, right? And the bus driver is like, okay, everybody's on the bus, right? And the bus driver is about to leave. And then that's when one of the students was like, wait, no, Afrojack's not on the bus. I'm like, I'm just over here laughing. And then one of them was trying to be funny, was like, hey, Curly, where's your boo thing, Afrojack? I'm like, one, that's not my boo thing. And two, y'all not gonna see him ever again. They was like, what do you mean we're not going to see him ever again? I was like, simple. Afrojack is no longer at the school. Like, literally, I was going to end up telling them what happened, but then I'm like, nah. I already told the principal, I'm not going to, not the principal, but the dean. I'm not going to tell what happened because, again, I was not even supposed to watch the tape. It's just that since... all them, Afrojack had all them saying my name, so they believe it was me. So, and mind you, the teachers that knew about it was like, yeah, that I do not believe that y'all gonna see Curly in that. Teachers didn't believe it. A few students, mind you, the ones who were actually real deal, they spoke up about it. Like, I don't believe it's her. And then again, the ones who just wanted to, just do shit because it was cool, they ended up saying, oh yeah, I believe she will be in it. Like, I think so. But bitch, y'all look fucking stupid now, because it wasn't even me that was in it. So Afrojack ended up getting terminated because, yeah. Which, that was so funny. Afrojack couldn't go to school. I was going to school, finishing my school. Like, bitch, you try to get play out of my name, but you screw yourself up. Because the thing is, if Afrojack just, denying this shit, then Afrojack and Jezebel wouldn't be, like, their situation wouldn't be on the surface. It would have stayed quiet. It would have stayed hush. But the fact that Afrojack was using my name of... Hold up, y'all. I need some water. Ah, that was so good. All right. The fact that Afrojack wanted play so much, that's what screwed him up. Because, first of all, one thing about me, everything I do is with a tactic. So don't think I would be at that age. Mind you, I was not even doing that. I ain't even lose my V card yet. I was not active. So there ain't no way in hell that should make sense that it was me that was doing that. But, when motherfuckers want play on your name, then it is what it is. So, to this day, Jezebel doesn't know that I know it was her. Well, if Jezebel watched my story time and she put 2 and 2 together, she's gonna realize, like, oh shit, she knew it was me. Like, yeah, I knew. I watched the tape. I mean, enough to see the face, not like, yeah, because that was not my business. I'm not about to sit here and watch. It was, and then the thing is, she would have gotten away with it, no cap. Because we both, at that time, we both had glasses, and our glasses looked so much alike. But the thing is, what snitched was our skin complexion. I am lighter than Jezebel. So, obviously, my redness, y'all would have been able to tell if it was me. But, some people just don't use... Well, now I gotten darker, so y'all might be like, she not red. But, yeah, I was a red baby. So then, that's when, so what's his name? I'm trying to think the name. So Afrojack, yeah, I keep forgetting what name I gave. So Afrojack friend, Kendrick was like, why, like, even Kendrick was shocked that they had my name in it. He like, why y'all had that girl's name in it? Because mind you, if they didn't have my name in it, then they would have been in the clear. Because one thing about me, I cared, but then again, I didn't. If that makes any sense. Like, it's high school drama. I didn't give 2 fucks. But once it got into the principal's attention and then the dean's attention, I'm like, oh, okay. Now y'all had took that. So then that's when, like, the dean, the dean was always watching me and making sure, like, I wasn't telling people, like, oh, I know who was on the tape. Y'all saying it was me, but it was Jezebel. It was Jezebel. Like, he thought that's what I was gonna do, but I could keep my mouth shut. I don't be in people's business. People's business don't concern me, to be honest. So, and then fast forward to that, Afrojack ended up, like, getting terminated and shit, right? So a few weeks after Afrojack gets terminated, he hit me up. And one thing about me, I never, ever pass up on an opportunity to get revenge. I don't. I'm vengeful as fuck. So what I do, I respond back, and Afrojack was like, "Hey, can we talk? Sure. Can we hang out? Sure. Okay, meet me at the park in your complex. Okay. So the thing is, Afrojack did not know the whole time I had somebody with a camera, right? Yes. I had somebody with a camera. Mind you, I probably, if I used to still talk to that person, probably could have gotten that video for you guys and y'all would have seen. Afrojack thought he was gonna meet me in the park, but he ain't meet me in the park. He met one of my closest homeboys, buff as fuck. Yeah. And he got beat up on camera. But that wasn't my revenge on anybody else, no cap. But my revenge on like other people that was involved in the situation is a very interesting story, and that will be in a part 2. Okay? But moral of the story is, if anything you do in the dark, they always will eventually come in the light. So don't ever do anything you can't own up to. If you wanna be in the back of the bus, in the back of a school bus, eating eggplant, make sure when somebody fucking open their mouth and they say who's in the back of the bus eating eggplant, you can open up your mouth and say it to you. Cause don't ever, like, you gonna try to use somebody's name and you're gonna fuck your. That's technically what happened to Jezebel and Afrojack. Like, y'all could have been doing y'all business. Just leave my name out of it. Y'all wouldn't get caught if y'all left my name out of it. But the fact that y'all try. Well, I shouldn't really say Jezebel, because Jezebel wasn't the one who. Well, I'm like, Jezebel, from what everybody was telling me at that time, it wasn't Jezebel that put my name in it, but it was Afrojack that put my name in it. I don't know why. He thought it was a smart idea. I mean, obviously, if all the school staff knew me by name, like, they knew the students by last name and shit, but they knew me like by name. Like, they would have been like, hey, can you tell Curly to come to my office? Yeah, that. Like, they knew me by name type. So obviously, if my name get brought up in some mess, the school staff, they're gonna investigate. So they investigated, and it wasn't me. And the students who was involved, they really screwed themselves up. But it is what it is. Then now I hope they learned their lesson. Okay? Now, I am done with my makeup and I am done with my makeup and hair. Well, almost done with my where's my where's my mousse? The fuck? If I don't see, I'm just not gonna use no mousse in my hair, cause Jesus. Okay, screw this. I don't see my mousse, so no mousse in my hair today. So we're just gonna use my hairspray, okay? My hair sheen. Cause I know, but one thing I know is right when I don't need it, that's when I'm gonna, and I can't stand it. Up on that pole, I know you see me looking. Love you already know. Love you already know, girl. Alright. Perfect. Now I'm all perfectly done with my hair and makeup. And I look like a bad bitch, like always. Now, moral of the story is, you guys, don't be in the back of the bus eating eggplant unless, you know, you're ready for what comes next. Which means getting exposed and having your name out in the open, okay? Because one thing about me, I was never that girl who want to get exposed. So I don't do stuff to get exposed. But it is what it is, though. They got what they deserve, because look at them and look at me, bitch. Anyways, without further ado, this concludes another one of my get ready with me / story time. Okay, I know this was lengthy. So thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you guys tune in again next Saturday for another Get Ready With Me story time, okay? Bye, you guys. Really want no friends, no. 69 like the Kashi, call him Poppy. Word the ace that keep me rocky. I'm from New York, so I'm cocky. Fucking with my posse. Call me Chloe like Kardashian. Put these pussy in Versace. Put read like Tanashi. Put it all up in his face. Did I catch a case? The gang just caught a body, but I never leave a trace. Face is pretty as for days. I get chips, I ask for lace. When he done, I be like, yo, how'd it taste? I don't really want no friends now. Who got that kickback when you do that? Your shit back. I hate smooth. I don't fuck with chit chat. AC just stop working. You feel me? Bring my wrist back. Come through rockin' fashion like all these bitches like, yo, what's that?
Who looking stupid now? Your life became a curse. I met a nigga, Cupid hitting me, he put me first. Whole life out, doctor say no pose. Thought you completely break me, but you don't come close. Life hit you, now you became ghost. Looking at you on the floor, you just got smoke. Telling my story with like Snickiana. Bust down, Horiana, bust it, bust it, bust down, bust it, bust it, bust down on the guy